final look at the forge in operation. The temperature inside, let me open this up. Okay, the temperature inside there is running about 1900 degrees. That's Fahrenheit, it's about 1050, I think, Celsius. Okay, that's about as hot as this thing's going to get, which is, you know, obviously will heat up steel high enough that you can work it. I want you to kind of take a look at the bricks inside. Now you can see the bricks are in, or the fire's on, it's doing all this thing, you just can't hardly see it because the camera automatically drops it down. I've been using it, it's been working beautifully. For the most part, I've just been heating metal with it, working metal, melted a little aluminum. It's not really going to melt copper, it's just really not hot enough to melt copper. And you do have to set the flame when you're working with this thing. If you can recall the butterfly, you have to set that butterfly until you get the highest temperature. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but there is a probe in there. A little tough to see. Let's see if I can. You can see that probe. Okay, I've got a temperature gauge that I'm using here. We'll take a look at it. Okay, you can see we're at about 970 Celsius, which is about 1800 degrees Fahrenheit, if you're doing Fahrenheit. Anyway, that's what you can expect it to run at for the most part. I'm going to time how long this thing takes to heat up a piece of steel, and you can kind of judge for yourself what you think the performance is. This is 2 1/4 or 2 1/2 by 1/4 inch plate. Pretty much stuck it all the way in there. We'll see what happens. We're at about 9 minutes that the steel's been inside there. And that's what we got. Maybe a little cooler on the end, but other than that, not too bad. So it does appear to be viable as a forge for working, you know, small pieces of steel. One other thing before we're done, as a safety measure, I've used some delta rib sheeting that I had left over from a job to surround this whole thing with something that's not flammable, because this thing gets really, really hot. So I'm trying to keep flammables away from it, so I've set out some steel to kind of protect. One other thing I put in, if you look up there, I put a direct drive 3/4 horse fan there. So when I'm operating this thing, it can exhaust that hot air, because the roof is right up there. I mean, there's flammables on it. I think it's too far away, but still, in the hot summer, it'd be a lot easier to work on with a fan on it. Overall, this has been a really fun project, a lot of fun doing it, and it's useful as heck. You might stay tuned. I will probably do a couple more on any changes I make to this as I go along. Quick, simple project to make yourself a forge and play with stuff. Anyway, that's it on that one.